Norman Woodstock Spalding. Something just occurred to me, and I've wanted to do this for quite a while, is get public and exclaim some appreciation I have, or what I realize has certainly made a great asset in my life. And I'd like to remind everyone of it. My nation starts out. My nation has been an exciting aspect in my living. I know when I look around this planet, over here, and pick up what little clues I have from the camera of what's going on elsewhere, I am so privileged to experience living in the United States of America. It ain't even funny. Yeah, I'm a mammal. I got caught in creation, stuck. Never asked to get here. Madder than a wet hen since the time I've been here, mad till I leave. I find it a place of appreciation in not getting to experience any of it. And it's always just plain enwrathed me how priceless this place is and no one mentioning it. I came for fun. I love fun. That's all I live for is fun. And I find the rest of them not doing that at all. Why? So I'm a little disrupted. Yep. And looking for the day I find my maker's neck that I can sink my teeth straight into it. The teeth of reasoning. I bite with the teeth of reasoning, and by God, what built me is going to get it. I'm Jewish. I shall not take this. I know better. Absolutely. I have a soft heart, and I don't find a place for it. I brought children here, and I'm enraged. I was so dumb, I let my sperm get fertilized here, and my God, there's no place for it. How dumb am I? I've made so many mistakes. I'm the prodigal on the way home, and mad. I find my big brother going to get it. Big time. Big brother knows better, same as I do. Yep. Man, I can't wait to show Pop appreciation. United States of America. Wonderful, wonderful place. Anybody not having any, and just plain devotion for this place is an idiot. And I'm sorry I didn't live with that devotion, and I do everything I can now to live up to that devotion as a failure to it. Best I can. I want to show appreciation to music. There's just something in humanity that's almost as great as any nation you could ever live in. The fact that you live in the environment of music. That makes living everything. I've learned so much from music, overheard, charmed, enchanted, woke me up. Thank God for the environment of music, period, that it is. And I've learned and been blessed so much by it. I can't even begin to tell you the many things I just overheard. Love has a funny way of disappearing overnight. John Lennon's remark. I'm telling you, the Beatles, I was very fortunate to be born in 1945. Man, I've heard a lot of music. Caruso. I can sing it. I was raised on RCA Red Seal Records in a Victrola by myself, rehearsing. Yep, they never heard me. Just me and whatever hears you. And Caruso led the way. It's astounding. I don't know what to tell you. It's enchanting. Sang in the choir at 9 years old. I don't have the brains or the words. Priceless. Music. What else? So, you know what just hit my head? Female of my kind. I'd like to express my gratitude and appreciation to see something architected so well and malfunctioning so well. It is astounding to me to witness the female of my kind as a human being. That is something beyond breath. I don't have the brains to exclaim how priceless it is, and I'm so disappointed at its malfunction. Man. I can tell you this much right. A female of my kind right now, all over this planet, is an experience of malfunction. Now, I'm not denying the male, of course, is very malfunction. Only I find the female more priceless than the male. I do. Hell, anything a male can do, a female can do. And I got a scrotum, and I think the absence of a scrotum is the problem, especially in the groin. Everybody ought to have a scrotum and breed with themselves. Hell, the female groin is a problem. Big time. I find it inferior. And the enchantment of everything. I don't understand it. I certainly wasn't enchanted with my mother's, and who could? It's just beyond me. I'll tell you this much. One thing I regret is hormones and gender. I have a great appreciation for so many things, I couldn't even list it if I spent and talked the rest of my life. About this planet. The aspects and things about this place are beyond mention how priceless they are. Well, one thing that I tell you I curse, hormones and gender. That's been a problem. That human, this mammal, has really had a problem with hormones and gender. Now the other mammals are struggling with it. Only humans plain suffocate with the issue. That is for sure. So, hormones and gender and the whole way the breeding process takes place with a human being, that has eroded the place. It certainly eroded the conversation where the truth would ever get its nose involved. That's for sure. For truth. Comes to human breeding, it's rode out of town on a rail. That's for sure. Oh yeah. And the whole feeling and adventure of going through the process when you're not breeding. Rode out of town on a rail. No conversation there. Everyone vulnerable to whatever the hell comes across your path because you never heard an accurate conversation about any of it in your lifetime. That's part of the problem. Well, what else do we have to appreciate, though? The fact that we can confess that? How about confession? Is confession something to appreciate here among us? When we live collectively, inclusively, and mutually, is confession priceless to us? Do you hear enough of it to keep the place stable on its feet? Confession that it ends up always remembering in its hindsight that it failed itself whenever it was there. It didn't have a clue where it was whenever it was. Hindsight tells you that. Confession is priceless, isn't it? Keeps your tongue in your cheek where it belongs. Bye-bye. Norman Woodstock Spalding.